Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm not in Scratch because in the previous video I completed Scratch. Today we are going to see about Chapter 2 Programming Basics. In my computer CBSE textbook, page number 15. So let me get started. We are going to see about Programming Basics, Chapter 2. The topics which I am going to explain to you and you are going to understand. The topic number 1 is about an algorithm. The topic number 2 is a flowchart. Let me give you an example for algorithm. And there are two examples which we are going to do after. And those examples are question number 1, an algorithm to add two numbers. Question number 2, an algorithm to find the greater number of the two. So let me get started. Programming Basics. Introduction to Programming. Humans can understand a variety of spoken languages, English, Hindi, Punjabi, etc. Whereas computers cannot understand these languages. So we can understand any type of languages according to our culture. But computers can't understand that language. They can only understand one language, and that is machine language. Let us understand it in the following manner. If someone asks you to add 8 plus 5, you quickly give the answer 13. But if the same question is asked to the computer, it will not be able to answer this. This is because your instruction is not understood by the computer. It means whatever instructions I am giving to the computer, it cannot understand the language of the instruction. It can understand the instructions given in computer language. The set of instructions written in a language which a computer can understand is called a program. Whenever you have to solve any problem or do any work, you have to follow a step-by-step procedure so that you can get the best results for it. In the same way, a computer also solves its problems in a step-by-step procedure to give you accurate results. An algorithm and a flowchart help us create a computer program in a step-by-step manner. Basically, a computer program involves 3 steps, and we are going to see only 2 steps today. And those steps are: step number 1, algorithm. Creating an algorithm. Step number 2, flowchart. Making a flowchart. So our goal is to create an algorithm and make a flowchart. We are going to see how we are going to do that. Let's move on to the next page. Page number 16, algorithm. All the software programs are written in special languages called computer languages. Now all the software programs are not written in normal languages but in special languages, and they are computer languages. They follow a specific pattern of steps to achieve specific objectives. So they follow a specific pattern so that it can achieve a specific objective. Before writing a program, you have to determine the object and then we start developing a pattern of steps. Before we do something by writing a program, we have to determine the objective, and we have to develop by making an objective with a pattern of steps. An algorithm is a step-by-step procedure to solve any particular task, such as a mathematical or a logical problem. Let us understand it by an example. What steps would you follow to buy a shirt? The possible steps are as follows. Take money. First step. Take money and go to the garment shop in the market. Second step. Tell the shopkeeper which color and style of shirt you want. Third step. Choose and finalize the desired shirt. Fourth step. Pay money to the shopkeeper. Fifth step. Take the balance amount, if any, from the shopkeeper. Finally, you get the desired result, i.e., purchase of a new shirt. As you can see, you have to follow a variety of steps, such as this if you want to buy a shirt. You have to plan it before doing it. More examples of algorithm, and these are the two examples which we are going to see. First example is an algorithm to add any two numbers. So if you want to add any two numbers, we have to do this algorithm. The step 1, start. You have to write it. Step number 1, start. Step number 2, take two numbers. And we can take those numbers as if A. If we can take A and we can make A will be 6 and B will be 2. Like that. And we'll add 6 and 2. So we step number 2. We take two numbers. We take A and C or any number. Any number. Step 3. Add the two numbers. We have to add them. And step 4. We have to print the result. And step 5. We stop. This is an algorithm to add two numbers. An algorithm, the second example. An algorithm to find the greater number of the two. We are going to see about an algorithm to find the greater number of two numbers. So there are two numbers, 6 and 2. We have to find which one is the greatest number. Step number 1. Start. Step 2. Take two numbers. For example, A, B. Step 3. Compare these two numbers. You have to compare them. If A is greater than B, then go to step 4. Or else go to step 6. I'm thinking A is greater than B. So, A is greater than B. So, we go to step 4. Print A is greater. If you think B is greater than A, then go to step 6 and print B is greater. In step 4, print A is greater and stop. If you think B is greater, then go to step 6 and print B is greater and go to step 7, go to step 5. If you go to step 5, stop and finish. This is an algorithm to find the greater number of 2. Alright, algorithm is very simple, but next we are going on to flowchart. We have two topics which we have to cover, and we have covered the first topic, algorithm. We need to cover the second topic, flowchart. Let's go move on to the next page, page number 17, flowchart. A flowchart is a diagrammatic representation of a problem-solving process, i.e., algorithm. It is a flowchart. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Let's select ellipse. Make it a bit bigger. Okay. Now select it and type start and make it Italian. I'll change the color red. Let's apply it. Next is we are using the input box, also known as parallelogram. Okay. Here we type input So they are using two numbers and that is N1, N2. But I am going to use other numbers like A1, A2. Let me do caps A1, A2. Now let's make it all big. And go ahead, make the size big and let's change the color blue. Next we are using the processing box, and in the processing box we are going to type sum equal to A1, A2. A1, A2. I'm sorry. In between, come press A1 plus A2. Now we go and change the size 24. Okay. Now let's change the color to green. Apply. Next, we are using output. So, we type here print sum and change the size to 24. Next, last but not least, stop. Let's type stop. We change the size and change the color red. This also, let's change the color blue. Let's make it all Italian. Now, our Flowchart for adding two numbers project is complete. So, this is a tutorial for all who don't know about Flowchart and algorithm. And this is a software named Draw.io. In this software, you can do flowcharts, algorithms and other things. Draw.io, you can download it. It's available to download and it's available online. So you can download it or make it online. So I downloaded this. I downloaded Draw.io and thank you guys for that. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Hope you learned a lot of things about Flowchart and algorithm in programming basics. Thank you. Bye.